Welcome back. The Kamloops Triathlon Club is looking forward to a very busy season ahead. We have their current president joining us on the show, Joshua Lay. Welcome to Midday.
Thanks for having me.
This is your first go on Midday, I suspect.
Absolutely.
Good, good. So tell us a little bit about the Triathlon Club. We've had you guys on Midday in the past, but this is a great opportunity to refresh people about the fact that we have this club here. So tell us what you guys have to offer.
Yeah, absolutely. We're obviously the Kamloops Triathlon Club, so we have athletes of all ages in the multi-sport category. That's swim, bike, and run, typically 2 out of the 3. It can be a duathlon, a triathlon, or now the aqua bike is becoming more and more popular. And kids of all ages, so our motto is Kids of Steel to Kona, with the Kona reference being the Ironman World Championships in Kona, Hawaii. So, and all levels as well, athletes from beginner all the way up to seasoned athletes.
How young do kids start with this, and what kind of competition are they working towards?
Quite early, actually. We have children as young as 5 years old, and possibly even younger, doing like the Kids of Steel Triathlon each year. And this year it's actually the Kamloops Youth Triathlon on August 12th, 2018. But when they're that young, we usually just play games and have fun with them. And at the event at that age, they usually just swim in the pool with their mom or dad, and we'll run through the finish line. So
that's awesome. Tell me a little bit about what you guys are doing this year. I know you've got a bunch of events coming up, but we have a few pictures we can look at. But tell us a little bit about some of the events that you're organizing.
Sure, yeah. So these are some photos from our 4x mixed relay, sponsored by Runner's Soul here in Kamloops. This was back in January. The next event that we have coming up is our Kamloops Multi-Sport Weekend, which is on June 9th and 10th. June 9th being a duathlon and June 10th being a triathlon. So if you're scared of swimming, we encourage you to sign up for the duathlon at least, which is a swim and bike. But if you want to take on the challenge, then sign up for the triathlon or double down and do both.
Double down? Are you going to double down and do both?
Oh, I'll be volunteering, so otherwise I would.
Okay, good for you. Tell me a little bit about this duathlon. This is not something I've heard a lot about. You choose you choose 2 of the 3. Is that how it works?
You don't choose. It's actually a run, bike, run. So you'll, and there's 2 different distances, but you will essentially, you'll go for a run, and then you'll jump on your bike, and then you'll jump back on, put your shoes back on, and go for a run. Okay.
Let's talk a little bit about the distances that are involved for people who don't know how long a triathlon is.
Distances vary, whether it's a duathlon or triathlon, but triathlons vary from a super sprint, which is really short and fast, all the way up to an Ironman, or even now the Ultraman, which is over multiple days. But an Ironman is the most common long-distance triathlon. Distances in between are sprint and Olympic. Olympic probably being the most common that athletes will complete.
Is joining this triathlon club an opportunity to sort of work your way up and become better at these, or should you already be in fighting shape in doing them?
Absolutely not. You don't have to be in shape. In fact, when I started triathlon, it was one of my friends in Vancouver asking me to do a triathlon with him, and I pretty much shrugged him off because I couldn't swim 25 meters without huffing and puffing, but he managed to get me in the pool, and now I'm addicted.
How long do you swim now? How far do you swim?
Well, I can swim for kilometers at a time now.
That's amazing. And so this club helped you learn how to do that in terms of your endurance, increasing your endurance? Or?
Absolutely, yeah. The training that is involved in order to do a triathlon, it just leads you to that eventually. Yeah.
Yes, slow steps, right?
Absolutely.
Okay, so let's talk more about, we only have about 2 or 3 minutes. I want to talk a little more about some of the events that you want people to know about for this season.
Yeah, so the events that we would like everybody to know about is obviously our Kamloops Multi-Sport Weekend on June 9th and 10th. That's coming up really soon. But as a member of the club, we run socials and other events throughout the year. We have our open water swims coming up at the end of May, our sip and dip, which is we jump into Paul Lake and go for a 300-meter swim. Bring a wetsuit, you'll need it, or you'll want it. Other events, we're swimming Tuesday and Thursday mornings at the TCC if you would like to join us. We're also riding Sunday mornings at 9 a.m. from Westside Pool. And also Wednesday evenings, we have a run group leaving from Runner's Soul at about 5:45 meet there.
And then you can find that on the website?
Yeah, and you can find all this information out online. Absolutely.
That's good. How many members do you guys have right now?
Right now, we're sitting at about 53 members, but on average in a year, we have about 70.
Okay, and do you guys travel together to events if you're leaving the city, or how does that work?
Some athletes do, absolutely, yeah. We have actually coming up in May here, the Santa Rosa Ironman, we have a bunch of athletes going down there. I don't know if they're traveling together, but we have multiple Kamloops athletes.
Where have you gone with the club?
Personally, I haven't gone too far. Kelowna, Penticton, Vancouver. That's about the extent of, but this year I will actually be doing Ironman Canada and Whistler.
Good for you. That's awesome. And you keep your training up through the club?
Absolutely. Yeah. Swimming and biking and running with others, like-minded athletes, that's the way
Keeps
to
you going.
Absolutely.
Keeps you motivated. Anything else you want to add that I haven't asked you, Joshua?
We just want to extend a $10 discount to anybody that does want to register for the Kamloops Duathlon or the Spring Sprint on June 9th and 10th. You can go online and register, and when you do, please use promotion code CFJC 2018.
Fun, CFJC 2018, and you'll get a little bit of a discount on that. That's fantastic.
Absolutely.
Thank you for being here today.
No problem. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, it's great to have you. Learn a little bit more about this great club that we have in Kamloops. Information on the screen, Facebook, of course. You can go to Kamloops Triathlon Club. You can also use their email address, kamloopstriathlonclub@gmail.com or try.org.